our parishioner, Joan, who hopefully most of you know. She does an amazing amount of things for our church and for our community. And we thought it would be nice to just hear her take on what faith-filled generosity means to her. So Joan, how long have you been an Episcopalian?
Since I was baptized. My family was very, very active in the church.
And how long have you been coming to St. Luke's?
We moved here in 1990, so I started coming in 1990.
1990. That's a good long time. So I know that you do a lot of stuff around the church and around town. So I'm not sure if you can name them all, but what are at least some of the things that you do?
Well, with the church, it's very much an outreach. We help with the healing ministry and the community dinner, which is a big thing. We used to go on Saturdays into Brockton at Mainspring. So I was very involved with that. One of the main things I do is Meals on Wheels. I do that 4 days a week. I really enjoy that. And I belong to Rotary, and we do a lot of outreach. I belong to the Daughters of the American Revolution, and we do a lot with the veterans, and I'm a rep for the hospital in Brockton, the Veteran Hospital. And so I volunteer and go to meetings there. I'm on the board of the South Shore Elder Services, so I'm also go to the board meetings of the senior center. I do a lot with seniors. I advocate for a lot of seniors. I visit people in the nursing homes and assisted living. And because of the virus, I either talk to them on the phone. If they don't have phones, I send them cards. I was involved with the Starting Sands program and involved with Situate Christmas when they first started with Susan Pippin. Let me see what else.
She's got so many things, folks.
Oh,
she has to write them all down.
and so yeah, I was so there, and I'm involved with the food pantry too.
Okay, that's amazing. That's an amazing list of things to do. So I know, Joan, that your faith is really important to you, and I'm just wondering, how does your faith inform all, or at least some of these activities?
Well, I think with the Jesus teaching, and especially if you have time, you should look up Matthew 31 and Isaiah 1:1-3. Look up that sometime and tell why people who want to follow Jesus, he's told us what to do in those passages.
I know also that you're a member of the Third Order of Franciscans, right?
Yeah, I've been in the order for over 53 years, and it's mainly you take a rule of life, you belong to a community. I go to fellowship meetings right now, we're doing them on Zoom. And with the Third Order, we're supposed to do our outreach work where we live, in our parishes that we belong to. So that's one of the main things. But I do morning prayer and compline every day, and readings about St. Francis.
So that really informs a lot about how you do your work, since you're supposed to do your outreach in your community, and then you do so much in our community. So it's rooted very strongly in your faith, all that work.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So can you speak a little bit more to how or why your faith is informing your generosity in all these different ways?
Well, just following Jesus, and you know, I would belonging to St. Luke's. St. Luke's is my family because I have no regular family that live in Massachusetts. And I guess the main thing when I come to St. Luke's is to worship together and receiving the sacraments, including Holy Communion. But also it's the fellowship, working together, sharing our joys and our sadnesses, being supportive of each other. And like the main thing was working with the community dinner, but also I think the fair is a big part of our parish because it brings people together. people have been very involved, people haven't, new people. And we really work together and really have a good time. And even though we make, you know, a good amount of money, I think a lot of it is the fellowship and being with each other and working together. And then even coming the following Sunday and giving thanks, but a lot for because of the fellowship and working together so hard.
Well, thank you, Joan. Thank you for taking time on this rainy day.
You're welcome. Glad to see the rain.
Yes. And to share with us, and thank you for everything that you do for St. Luke's and for our wider community and all of it in the way that you really live out your faith life here in our church and in our town.
That's what keeps me going, you know, and gets you up in the morning because you know there's something you have to do.
Yes, that is good too. Keeps you going.
Should the storm take myself